Welcome to RetroBoxBreaks. This is a channel where we open up baseball card boxes from the 80s and 90s. And this is a Chasing Reggie series. We're going to open up 1990 Upper Deck, looking for the Reggie Jackson signature card. In the past, we've done one video per box, and this one we're going to do it a little differently. I'm just going to open them up for as much time as I have. Not sure exactly how much that is. Until we can find one, or I run out of boxes here. I have, looks like 11 in front of me, the remainder of the case that we've been opening. So it'll be interesting. See, one, if we get a Reggie. Two, if we get some more of those no copyright errors. So just gonna try and run through these. Probably going to get a little boring in here in the middle unless we start hitting some no copyrights. But there's a Greg Maddux. Galarraga. Ken Griffey Sr. Really wish these. Oh, there's a Bo Jackson in there. Craig Biggio. Pull Bo Jackson out. In fact, what I'm gonna not turn these around. Should be fairly easy to see what most of these are. So I think up to this point I've been opening about one box per half hour. Let's see if we can't pick up on that. It does not look like the errors are here either. Fred McGriff. One Reggie Jackson. Probably see that card through for more, that exact one 3 or 4 more times if any of the other boxes are an indication. You open these up and the foil gets all over the place. Bo Jackson once again. Very cool. Rookie triple threat there. Oops. You would think at least one of these boxes, 1 or 2 more of these boxes, is going to have this no copyright error on it. This one is not it. Trying to look for a time over here, see how long I've been going, see if I can kind of track how fast we're getting through these. Before I started this process, someone had warned me it's not nearly as fun as you think because you got to open so many packs. After a while it just gets old. Jose Canseco. There you go, another one of those Reggie Jacksons. Man, this chair is squeaky, isn't it? The girlfriend complains about it. Roberto Alomar. Alright, well, a quarter of the way through the first box. So far, nothing overly exciting. Can't remember how often we get the good cards out of the regular set in these. I don't, for some reason, I'm thinking it was usually got a few of them in each box. I guess McGuire kind of falls into that category, but not the ones we're most excited about, at least most people. Another Mark McGuire. I'll take it. Make sure it's not an error with the copyright error. We did get one or two with the copyright error, which was pretty cool. Kevin Moss. I don't know if it's still there, but there used to be a an eBay listing for 500 of those bad boys. Can't remember what they were asking. Just thought it was kind of funny that you have to sell it in a lot of 500. Another Reggie Jackson there. Dale Murphy. So I keep checking for this error because it popped up mid-box on a previous one. My theory was that I actually got the case that was the absolute end of that particular print, and I don't know if that's the case or not, but kind of makes the case for it. Where I had a couple of boxes: Matt Williams, Edgar Martinez, Greg Jeffries. Man, that would have been a pretty cool pack back in the day. Bo Jackson, duplication out the wazoo here. You know, you have a few boxes in the case that have the error, and then one box that is half and half. I feel like that kind of makes the case that it's half. That's where the print run stopped. So if we get through all the boxes here today, I do have one other case, but before that, I'm going to go through a case of 91 Don Russ, looking for an elite card. Never pulled an elite card when I was a kid. I had a buddy, I was standing right next to him, pulled King Griffey Jr. at a 92. That was pretty exciting. But never pulled one myself. And I'm doing this on video because who would believe that that actually happened? The odds are so extreme that even if somebody told, like, there's a guy at work, he's like, oh yeah, I got a Michael Jordan rookie card. It's like, oh yeah, bring it into work, let me see it. I don't believe you. Now those are a lot more plentiful than if you're willing to pay for it, right? A little bit different, but yeah, even with 10,000 copies of those elite cards, it was still bonkers odds to get one. Still got the copyright on there. Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. go, halfway through box 1. See if I can find the time. There's got to be a time on here somewhere, right? Still don't see one. Andre Dawson. Will Clark. That's cool. Bo Jackson once again. So somebody at a card shop once told me that Upper Deck did some kind of shady things in the past, and this is all probably not even close to true, but one of the things he said that they did is they printed a whole bunch of 89 Upper Deck Griffies, and then they sold those directly to dealers, and then took the extra cards and made boxes out of them, and sold those on. Honestly, I mean, I hope that's not the case, but it kind of feels like something like that happened here. Like it was the end of the print run. They had already put in all the Reggie Jacksons, and they're like, "Yeah, we're done." Must be 17 minutes over there, so I'm getting through it. I'm not doing better than a half hour a box. I feel like I'm going a lot faster than I used to because I'm not flipping cards or anything. Ultimately, I think this is going to get cut up. We'll see if anything interesting happens. But this is probably mostly just going to get, if something does happen, cut it up and make a shorter video out of it probably. I'm getting yelled at, my bit rate's not high enough. Okay, YouTube. Just hit me. I wonder if there's a limit on how long of a live stream you can do. George Brett. Yet another Reggie Jackson. Same one. Hojo. Is it a Ben McDonald? Nope. I am looking for Ben McDonald, hoping there's an error on his. I think if it has the Oriole. Oh, David Justice. Rookie card right there. Pull that bad boy out. If it has the Orioles logo instead of the rookie logo, it's the error. It's pretty common, I guess. It's not really, or nobody cares. It's not really worth a lot, but all right. Bobby Witt. I forget I'll have to look and see what the name of the guy is that has the black box error. I want to say it's like Lou Whitaker or something like that. I feel like I knew whenever I started doing these openings. Just watched a interesting YouTube video about Dave Stieb and how great he was, even though he wasn't recognized for it, which is kind of funny considering how much I kind of reference him. Jose Offerman, Baseball Heroes. But the reason why I reference him so much is whenever I was doing the Every Last Card series with the 91 Leaf previews, is I felt like one out of every other pack. Took forever to get that Tony Gwynn. Oh, there it is. 16.5 minutes so far, so definitely going faster than a half-hour box. That's good. King Griffey Sr., Dennis Eckersley, Paul O'Neill, Rookie Checklist. Just a few more packs in this first box. I feel like the beginning of a box is the most fun time for me at this point. Just wait, to wait and see if there's a error or not. Greg Jeffries. Dale Murphy once again. Barry Larkin. Greg Maddox. Mark McGuire again. See, I feel like there's certain cards that just show up over and over and over and over in here. Like they had the same 8 print sheets and they just kept printing them and printing them and printing them. Or maybe these were just leftovers or something. Danny Tartable. Man, I feel like the boxes that had the error had more of the base cards in them. At least the King Griffey Jr.'s, the Sammy Sosa's, Juan Gonzalez, those guys. I feel like I've seen that John dude on the front of a couple of these. All right, one box down. We're going straight into the second box. Here we are about 20 minutes in, so making about 50% faster time, maybe. Maybe I was taking 45 minutes for a box before. But I got a bunch of boxes here. I'm based on that time frame, figure if I can get out almost 4 an hour. I don't know. I might get these done before I get interrupted. Basically, I'm going to go till I finish them or until somebody shows up at the house. Unfortunately, my YouTube recording area is not isolated off, so I kind of have to do it at off hours. Here we go. Looking for that error. No, I think it usually it shows up around, well, in the previous box, I should say, it showed up around the middle of the pack. It was like the same. Oh, shoot. There it is right there. All right, so we're gonna flip these. Man, that's exciting. Okay, there's the middle of the pack. Yeah, and it was like the same. All right, there we go. There's 1, 2. And that's the way it was before. It was like 2 cards in the middle of the pack. All right, so pretty cool. We're going to get some error cards out of this box. If it's anything like the last box, there might be 2 or 3 McGuires in there. That'd be sweet. There is a shot at a Griffey. Got 2 or 3 Griffies over there on the shelf from previous boxes. All right, so if it stays, Mitch Williams, error, Al, what was that, Newman? And then this is not an error. Yep, okay. So it's the 2 cards after the sticker. And we got robbed of 1. Yeah, because as far as I could tell, there's no difference on the checklist. Larry Walker, rookie card. Okay, what did I say about that? That the when the errors are in there, we get more like regular base card, good base cards. These just feel different. Honestly, they don't feel as sticky. I mean, I don't know if that's related. Tom Browning. I feel like we got a bunch of those the last time. Phil Bradley. Ken Griffey Jr. right there. Man, this is one of my favorite Griffies of all time, honestly. Got an 89 Upper Deck up there on the shelf, but this is definitely one of my favorites. Whoops. Barry Larkin once again. Darren Dalton. Let's check before the thing just to make sure. All right. Keith Miller and Ron something or other. Hassey. Okay. Whoever that dude is. Barry Bonds. See? Right there already. It's almost like they were trying to print all of them, and then they ran into an error in there. They were like, "Ah, the heck with it. We'll just not put the error cards in anymore." Mark McGuire. That's better than a swift kick in the pants right there. Mark McGwire. Sweet. Got a Reggie Jackson on the back. Odds of it being the good one, probably about 0, but still, we're in error times here. Who knows? Maybe that's when you pull them. Mike Schmidt. And there we go. I wish I wouldn't have, I opened this case up in order to take a picture. I think I might still be using, I don't even think I'm using it anymore as the, like the cover on the channel. And so they're like not in order, unfortunately. Here we go, 2 more of those. Check the next dude just to make sure. Robin Ventura. And Tim Raines, huh? All right. Going for some more error cards. 2 in every pack right now, which is nice. Looking for that King Griffey Jr. This pack is warped like all get out. And here we go. Possible Griffey. No. Yeah, for whatever reason, that pack is kind of warped. Looks like Steve Avery there. Yep. Oh man, had a little glitch there. Little power glitch. Trying to get us a Griffey no copyright out of the 90 upper deck. I don't know what the odds of finding packs are with those in there, but we are lucky enough. Oh my God, look at that right there. Right there. All right. That's it. Oh, no. No. Looks like it has some type of damage on it. But there you go. King Griffey Jr. No copyright. You know what, while I'm at it, while I'm doing that, I'm going to pull that Mark McGwire out too. Actually, were there 2 of those? Can't remember. Nope, just 1. Okay. So there you go, King Griffey Jr. No copyright. Definitely not PSA-able. Because it looks like it got caught in something in the process there and it scratched off a little bit. But there it is, no copyright right there. Pretty cool. Paul O'Neill is the other one. All right, so now we're on the search for one that actually looks decent. I feel like we've gotten more than one out of a box, so we'll have to see. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Larry Walker rookie card. Bam, there you go. Let's see here. Gary Sheffield. Actually, I didn't see the sticker. It's another Reggie Jackson. Honestly, I don't even think I've seen that Reggie Jackson. These packs have been real weird like that. Getting the same ones over and over and over. Oh, there it is. I can feel it. Oh, Gary Sheffield is one of the, okay. Gary Sheffield, Jeff Knight. All right. Pretty sweet. There it is, and there's our 2 error cards. All right, so now we're going for a second Griffey, one that isn't damaged. Gotta say though, it's not the worst damaged card we've pulled out of a box. There's a video on the channel for an 86 Don Russ opening, and we pulled a Conseco out of there that just looked like it came out of a wood chipper. It was pretty bad. I think I still have it over there on the shelf. This one feels like it has more cards in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Error. I think that's 10. Maybe they're just slightly thicker. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh man, this is weird. 16, 17. Huh, that's strange. I wonder if there's some more error cards in here. Quality control for the win, right? Okay, couple extra cards. There for a second, like once I realized there was really more cards in there than there were supposed to be, I was like, oh man, is this one with the Reggie in it? Started to get excited there for a second. All right. Barry Larkin, for those Cincinnati Reds fans. Steve Sachs. One of my favorite names on a card, Oil Can Boyd. There we go. Whoops. I feel like I'm getting clumsier here as I go along. Definitely probably is the case. Just trying to go through these as fast as I can because we are going to do a lot of them. All right. Gary Carter. Mike something or other. Juan Gonzalez. Did I see Juan Gonzalez? There we go. Right behind a Greg Maddux. I guess I'll pull that Maddux out because he's right behind a Gonzalez. Obviously, neither of those are worth a whole lot of money. Just pull them out for fun. Maybe I'll do something with them one day. Hey, 2 stickers. The Braves and the Brewers. There we go. 2 more error cards. Check this one just to make sure. And yet another one of the same Jacksons. All right. Oil Can Boyd once again. I guess maybe if I was paying attention, I could probably have a heads up what's coming. These sheets are probably pretty similar. From what I understand, you can do that with the 89. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if we can get a good error card here. Nope. Candy Maldonado. And nope, Jeff Treadway of the 1989 Fleer Crosshairs error fame. I'm sure nobody knows him for that, but it is a thing. Let's see here. I think I've said this before on another box. The errors, I feel like there's a ton of Reds players in this batch of errors. And the exact same, see what I'm saying here? It's like 5 or 6 in a row, the exact same Reggie Jackson. They just got lazy at the end of the print run. That's why all these errors are in here. I mean, at that point, do you really call them errors? I mean, I guess they're different, but I guess they do the same thing with coin collecting, right? Stamps are considered errors, I think. It's not really an error at that point, it's just manufacturing defect. Will Clark. Alright, so once we get done with this one, maybe we'll be back to a regular box. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Bam! King Griffey Jr. number 2, and this one's not eaten by the process. Very cool. Man, look at that. That is fun. That is awesome. Like I wonder how many of those even exist. I guess I could have looked at the pop. I looked at the pop report and it was fairly low on those. Though, I mean, that's not to say that there aren't a lot of them. I mean, how many people might have them sitting in a box somewhere and they just don't know it? Still pretty cool. Who knows, maybe if PSA gets down to a reasonable level, I'll actually send a few of them in to get graded. See if I can pull a 10 out of it. I think if I get like 5 of them come back at 10, I might break even with the cost of the case, cost of the grading and everything. Something crazy like that. You can actually buy them pretty inexpensively. Especially compared to what it costs to grade them now. I think it was you could get them for a couple $100, a few $100, something like that. All right. All right, got a little bit more than a quarter of a box to go here. Gotten 2 Griffies so far, which is pretty cool. Wouldn't mind getting another one of those. I'd be okay with another Mark McGuire. I can't remember who else is in this slot. Like, it's only certain players who will pop in on this. Not every single player has an error card. I'm trying to think. Maybe Fred McGriff was one of them. I just saw him earlier in this pack. That's kind of jogging my memory. Tell you, if you're one of those collectors that's like building, I mean, I guess they call it a master set where you try and get every possible error. Man, getting a hold of one of these boxes, man, that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Of course, honestly, the error cards, other than like the Griffey, are fairly inexpensive. The same Reggie Jackson, thank you very much. All right, last quarter of this box. It's at 9 more chances at a Griffey error. Dwight Gooden. Rookie threats. Check that for that error. Oh yeah, it doesn't have. It has a copyright, but it's on the bottom. These cards are warped a little bit too, for whatever reason. Wish I was good at telling how cards would grade. That way I'd have an idea whether or not I should send these Griffies in. David Justice. I think there's a video on the channel opening 89 tops traded. I don't know, those things might be worth more than when I bought them, but it's super cheap box. I think David Justice is the biggest card in there. But it was a lot of fun to open. I think we got several David Justice rookies. See, there's another Reds player in that slot. Feel like they're overrepresented for whatever reason. I guess if you're a Reds fan, that's good. There's another one of those Griffies that I like. Oh, geez, look at that old laptop. I don't even know if you should call it a laptop. It's a different time, that is for sure. Old Tandy or something. I feel like we used to have like a Tandy 1000. I think that was a laptop. Used to play this gorilla game where your gorilla would throw bananas and you'd knock out another building or something. I can't remember if you were just trying to knock something else off or it was a two-player game. I can't remember. Huh. That Eric Davis is scratched up too. Tony Fernandez. Mark Carrion. Larry Walker rookie card. There we go. Is that the second? That might be the second one in this box. Kind of hard for me to see the comments way over there, but I can read the last one. That yeah, those Griffies are nice. It brings back memories, that is for sure. That's why I love opening this stuff. I'll tell you, a really good time. I sat down with some friends. They're not even card collectors, but I can't remember. Maybe it was a 90 score or 91 score or something. We went to a card shop and just bought a $10 or $20 box of cards, you know, from the 1990-ish era, and Ryan Sandberg. And opened it up with some friends, and you know, they were fans of baseball, not necessarily baseball cards, but they had a ton of fun opening it, seeing all the old players and stuff. David Justice once again. Just missing the cut there. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer you'll be able to do that. I feel like, I mean, heck, a 90 score boxes are getting expensive. Man, all of this foil just gets all over the place. All right. This one feels like it has a few extra cards in it too. Wouldn't be surprised. Dale Murphy once again. I think that's a potential error card of Nolan Ryan, which is pretty exciting. We've gotten those before. I forget what the error is on that particular one. $5,000 strikeout on the front. Talking about 5,000 strikeout on the back. I know the one with the red, the 300 win one is a potential error where it's like 300 wins on the front and 7 no-hitters on the back or something like that. I think that one, the 5,000 strikeout is also a potential error, but I can't remember what it was. Have to go take a look later. George Bell. And Rance Malinix. Man. Well, I gotta say, the name definitely fits the glasses. John Franco. I love these. This is one of the logos that I really like from the era. That, along with Rated Rookie, really brings back memories. I'm going to move some of these cards out. All right, box number 3. So I watched a video from a channel, Secret Base. It was about Dave Stieb and how great. I feel like I must have talked about this like 3 minutes ago. So I apologize, but it's just in my head, I guess. Dave Stieb and how great of a pitcher he was. It's really making me kind of want to revisit the 91 Leaf preview stuff. Though I'm not sure I still have that footage anymore. I don't think I ever made that last video. Unfortunately, it's probably one of my best reactions ever on camera. Getting that final Tony Gwynn 50-something boxes later. Oh, wait, I didn't even look. I just went through the motions. Oh, no error. All right, well, we got 35 more packs, no errors, which is Ben McDonald with the rookie. You're looking for the Orioles logo there. So at this point, unless it changes mid-box, just looking for regular cards and of course the signature if that pops in, and still no error. Willie Wilson. I wonder how many people have tried to chase this signature Reggie. I mean, I've done some preliminary math, and I've talked about it on the channel. I mean, just doing some logics on the math. It's the odds are so long to pull one of these things. Yeah, these are some pretty cool cards. Bring back a lot of memories. Kind of the impetus for the channel. You know, the channel was started specifically to try and find this Reggie Jackson card. I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool because it's a card I've always wanted. I've since bought one on eBay. Not the same thing, right, as opening a pack. But I was like, man, I'd really like to pull one out of a box. You know, you can get a case for like 100, 150, $200. I don't know what they are now. They might be far more expensive now after all the craziness. But, you know, why don't I, you know what? Why don't I just open boxes until I get one? Okay, it might, I mean, long odds, but, you know, I could spend a few hundred. Holy shit! Oh my God! Holy crap! Sorry about the cussing, but I feel like this is justified. Holy moly. Oh. Number 805 out of 2,500, Reggie Jackson. Oh my God. Look at that. Somebody's yelling at me right now. Why are you doing that? Smacking that on the table. Holy shit, people. I'll tell you what, I challenge anybody to find another video on YouTube where somebody has actually opened one of these bad boys. Holy crap. Whew. Look at all these boxes we got left. Got all these boxes left. 805 of 2,500. Wow. 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 Well, I'll tell you what, if you're one of the people watching here live, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty flippin' awesome. Kind of takes the wind out of the sails for opening the rest of these. Oh man, this is awesome. Well, you know, I'm gonna set this right here. Well, you can't see it right there. I'm gonna set this up, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of a. Oh, can't really see it real well. See if I can take a little bit of a. There we go. A victory lap opening the rest of this box, and then we'll call it good. Holy moly. Oh, jeez, oh Pete's. Man, now I'm excited about opening the Don Russ box. Maybe I'll get lucky and get an elite card out of there too. Oh man, I'll probably end up getting like some elite card that doesn't matter. But oh man, look at that. Reggie Jackson, right out of the box, right out of the pack, right out of the pack. Wow. I'm not even looking at these cards anymore. Not even looking at these. So that real right there, what I've been talking about for the last what is there, 20 boxes in a case? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 of them left. So for the last 12 boxes I've been talking about, I feel like this is the last case. Like they put the last one in there, and then it went to a bunch of stuff that they just didn't care about after that. Man, it'll be real interesting. Well, it was already in another box that the error started popping up, and then wasn't on every card. But holy crap! I am so glad I got this on video. How awesome would it be if there was more than one in here? Right? That's the one thing I've been talking about the whole time is like getting the exact same Reggie Jackson out of a pack on. Like I don't think I have a full set yet. I am nearly 100% sure I don't have a full set, but you know what I do have? Number 805 out of 2,500. I got that one. That one right there. Holy moly. I don't know what the grading fees are right now at PSA, but it kind of makes me want to send it in. Holy crap. Whew. Well, that'll, oh, you know what? I got a little espresso here that I made for myself that I haven't drank yet. I'm sure that'll help calm the nerves. Wow. Whew. Well, for if anybody who just joined, I don't know if you can back it up on the live stream, but back it up a few minutes. That was probably the most exciting thing to ever happen on this channel for sure. Man, oh man. I'm nervous. I got nerves here. There's another Reggie Jackson. Look at that. Let's see if we can, I'll zoom it in here. I didn't do that earlier. Look at that. Right there. 805. Man. The absolute best card I've ever pulled in my life. Hands down, not even close. So let me go into the little spiel about how hard this card is to get. Because some people think it's like one a case, which I can tell you right now, logically, that makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. So there's 2,500 of them. All right, so let's say that it's evenly divided across the 50 states, right? So that would be 5 per state. How many big cities are there in each state? You know, let's call it 5 for the sakes of card collecting. I feel like I'm getting one of those Reggie Jackson every pack. Okay, so that means there's only one of these per big city in the United States. How many cases do you think were sold in the in the city of Atlanta or New York or Chicago or Philadelphia or Los Angeles or anywhere, right? The odds on this thing are in probably, I guesstimated 1 in 50 cases, but that doesn't even make sense, right? I mean, you could be talking 1 in hundreds of cases. Hundreds of cases. Holy crap. I see the numbers are going up here. Everybody who just joined, man, you got to be able to rewind that thing. I don't know if YouTube lets you. So, what we're doing here is taking a victory lap on getting that signed Reggie Jackson from about a few minutes ago. Previously in the video, we also got I mean, look at this. Look at this. You got this bad boy. Oh, you know what? I'm not even, you can't even see it when I'm holding it down low right now. Okay. So you got this Reggie Jackson we just pulled that's signed 805 out of 2,500. And then on top of it, you got 2 Ken Griffey Jr.'s and a Mark McGwire from previous boxes. I think, was it 2 Griffeys in the same box? I feel like. That are no copyright errors. How awesome is that? Okay, when it comes to like, okay, it's no like flawless or whatever that briefcase one is where somebody can pull a card that's like $500,000. But like, talking about from the 1990s, try and find another box opening from I mean, I've opened 89 Upper Deck boxes on the channel. Not as exciting. Not as exciting. Man, oh man. All right, so getting close to halfway through the box here. I got to be honest, with as bad as the collation and everything on this is, I'm kind of hoping there's another one in here. I would, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the guys at Upper Deck are like, man, I just want to get the heck out of here. I don't want to wait around another 3 hours. Just put like two in the last box. We're done. Let's go home for the day, right? Mark McGwire. That's the first one we've seen out of like the 3 or 4 packs we've opened. That particular one, anyways. Did I go through these already? I feel like I did. Sure, we'll call it. Man. Reggie Jackson, 805 at 2,500. Might be the only video on YouTube that shows one of those being pulled from a pack. Holy crap. You know, whenever I started this process, I actually had a giveaway deal where somebody on my Patreon could get a PSA 9 that I had previously bought, but there's nobody on the Patreon. That's all right. Let's be honest. Most of my videos are not nearly as this exciting. I'll say it that way. Though there are some people out there who watch all of them, and I thank you very much for it. These things are, man. All right. Well, John Olrud, there you go. Bonilla. I got electricity running through my veins here. Electricity running through my veins. Might have to take a minute to read some of these comments. They're so far away over there. Here, let me pull them closer to me on the monitor. Let's see here. Oh man, you want a close-up of the corners? Well, it's in the case already, but we'll see if we can't get real close-up on the corners. There we go. Here, we'll even see. There we go. Not really sure how good you can see the corners. Flip the card over. I don't know, it's in a case here, so. I mean, there's no question this is going to PSA. I mean, I'm not doing a great job here of holding this up to the camera, but. Unfortunately, my camera setup is not really optimal for that, but there you go. Shot at it anyways. Looks pretty darn good to me. I'd say it's pack fresh, so at least an 8, right? I would say most cards coming out of a pack are probably an 8, unless they're like damaged or something. So that's pretty awesome. Wow. I'm not familiar with the holographic card you're referencing there. I have pulled a holographic Batman card once. It was like 1 in 72 packs, though. Not exactly the most epic pull. Well, not the Chocolate Factory, but maybe I should go to Disney World. I could do that. Or Disneyland. I don't know. I guess I was watching a thing. I think it was before the Super Bowl. I guess they make a video where they say Disney World and Disneyland. So that's pretty cool. And then the parade they go do is like 5 minutes. I guess it's just long enough to get a shot to use in a commercial. Man, oh man. Coming down off of this high is definitely awesome. Well, so this was pretty exciting. The good news is the next one I'm going for a chase card is a 91 Elites. So excited about that. There's a channel video on the channel whenever I bought the Nolan Ryan. You can't see it. There's a Nolan Ryan jersey on the wall behind me, but in that jersey case I have a game. It's a game, what do you call it, a program from when my uncle took me and my brothers to see a game in Texas. I don't know if he did it intentionally or not, but it turned out it was the last game Nolan Ryan pitched in Texas, which really cool. And then I have a Legends 91 Don. Is it Legends? Is that what it says on there? Whatever it says on there. 91 Elite Nolan Ryan, and then a 1968 Topps Nolan Ryan. Don't worry, it's not expensive. It's a PSA 1. I guess if you're one of those crazy people that does the PSA rainbow, where you get a card in every grade, maybe it's worth a little bit of a premium because of that. Or I guess there's people out there who collect cards that are PSA 1 only. Honestly, pretty interesting idea. An open 1988 box of Upper Deck. That's funny. That's funny. Honestly, the next, I would say, White Whale, or is that the whale in Ahab? I don't know. The next big thing now for me is something that will be so utterly expensive to do. I mean, unless I like win the lottery or something, it probably will never happen. And that is to be able to open up a box of 91 Topps Desert Shield. I don't know if other people have watched for that or not, but one went for sale right before like cards just went absolutely bonkers nuts on BBC website. And at that time, it was like 10 grand. So, like, good luck finding one at any price right now. But if one comes up, it's going to be so far out of a regular person's price range, it won't matter. Nolan Ryan, here we go. 300 win on the front. Is this the error? 6th no-hitter on the back. 300 win on the front. I believe that is the error. Fairly common, though. So, not big money. Not worth cussing up a storm over, that's for sure. Oh man, here we are, getting through these last few packs. I guess the problem now is the boxes that are left are worth a little bit less, right? You know, you have basically no chance of getting the Reggie Jackson. Holy moly. Bo Jackson. $805 or $2,500. Wow. I was getting close to saying, well, gosh, I ought to just open the packs and then turn them over to see if the Reggie Jackson is there. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't do that from the start though, because I never would have noticed the error cards. So. Honestly, in this set, the only thing left to pull from a pack on camera, because we've probably gotten every single error card, except for the Mike something like that, the black box error. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and get that on video. That would be fun. That one's actually worth a little bit of money, I think, so it might be fairly rare. I guess I've been pretty lucky. I've gotten some other error cards on camera. Got the Billy Ripken 89 Fleer, along with the man, you can't even see it in the camera, I don't think, but the Marlboro sign with Randy Johnson. That one is so faint though. Like I had to compare it to a regular one to tell that it was the error. Fred McGriff. Down under 10 packs, maybe we got 7 packs left here. And then we'll wrap it up. Maybe I'll come back and I don't even know if I'll probably do these on camera, the last few. I think the plan for the rest of the box is probably to open them up, and any box where I get the errors, I'm probably gonna sell the packs on eBay or something. have to let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Buying a pack with a chance of getting a Error Griffey from 1990 Upper Deck. Knowing that it's coming from a box that is that way would be pretty sweet. I don't know, maybe I'll take them down to my local card shop and just open one pack each. That might not be a bad idea, probably easier. Hey, look, Reggie Jackson. Not the most exciting one we've pulled today. I think we can all agree on. All right. I gotta say, there's Randy Johnson. This box has kind of gone to garbage after that. I mean, not just, obviously, you're not going to get another one of those, but like, even regular cards, we haven't been getting much anything. Well, all that speculation at the front end that because we were getting these errors and it stopped in the middle, that might give us a better shot at the card. Those speculations were right. So, you know, I've always thought, oh, you know, like the cards in the packs were all straightforward, and then they started getting mixed up and stuff like that. But I'm usually like, oh, that means something. There's something good coming. Well, finally, for once in my life, it's been validated. Holy moly. Roger Clemens, there we go. I think this is his last year to get into the Hall of Fame. Cross our fingers. Bought a few of his tops, PSA 10s of his tops. So that'll work out if he does. Roger Clemens there again, two for one. Man, so the good thing is I'm recording this and streaming it at the same time, so I think I'm gonna be able to cut this thing up. There's another Randy Johnson, and make a shorter video of it for those who didn't see it live. Those who didn't see it, Bill O'Reilly, one of my best clips ever. Bill O'Reilly will do it live. All right, last two packs of the box. Is it already almost 3 o'clock? Man, time is flying. This thing's been going for over an hour. I wonder how many people would have been watching if I'd been 3 hours into this thing and pulled it. Probably none. I don't know the way this works. It's always somebody popping in. Oh, look at that. Huh. What's the difference between these two? Oh, you probably can't really tell there, but I'm covering up my main shot here. I can't tell. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, see, like, out of the same box. One is not like the other, thankfully. Ooh. Well, this is the last pack. Like Billy Ripken, talking about him earlier. Last chance to get a 2 out of 1 box. See if somebody wanted to go home early. Nope, did not happen. Well, guys and gals, this is it right here. Probably I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You will never see a better 1990 Upper Deck box opening ever in your life. Ever. It will never exist. It will be impossible for it to exist. Because I am pretty sure this is the only case that has the absolute last inserted Reggie Jackson. Obviously, it's not the last number by serial number because it's 805. But I'll go ahead and make the assumption that they didn't put them in order. So what we got here for the people who are tuning in here right at the end, we got 2 Ken Griffey Jr.'s and a Mark McGwire, along with a whole bunch of other people that are no copyright on back. Normally there's a copyright line there. Here, I'll show you on a regular card. So this copyright line is missing. It's a fairly rare error, I guess. Griffies are worth a decent amount in PSA 10. And then got the 2 Griffies and a Mark McGwire, along with a stack of other cards. And then we got This has got to be a 1 in a million. Like, almost literally 1 in a million chance. Reggie Jackson, signed, on-card auto. The start of the modern baseball collecting era is right here. On-card auto, serial numbered 805 of 2,500. Inserted directly into packs. Purely legendary video. So awesome. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Thanks for everybody who's ever watched any video on my channel. There will be more to come. Unfortunately, this might be the peak for a while. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a 91 Donruss Elite. That's the next challenge. And I will see you when we start going down that road together. Have a good one. Bye.